Now that all of your post protectors have been pre-installed, you're now ready to start running and installing your cables. Start with your first cable run and insert the end of each cable into your swage studs for the end stops that you're using for the run. Once all of your studs are seated onto the ends of your cables, use your swaging tool to swage each stud onto the end of your cable. When swaging your studs, make sure that the dies of your swager are correctly seated within the swage area of the stud. The swage area of the stud starts at the opening of the swage cavity of the stud and ends at the first indentation line that you see on the stud. Be sure to not swage outside of this area. Doing so can result in an improper swage. If you're using straight end stops for your first cable run, then simply thread each cable into the straight receivers that are installed at your termination post. If you're installing pivot end stops for your first cable run, then slide the stud and pivot receiver eye into the slot of the pivot receiver and loosely insert the pivot receiver pin through the hole in the pivot receiver. Using a flathead screwdriver, first rotate the pivot receiver pin counterclockwise until you hear the pin set into place. Then rotate the pin clockwise until the pin is fully threaded into the pivot receiver.